Hi, I'm Heather Keays with the Keays Group Real Estate Team, and I'm here with.
Martin Dobie.
Today, we're going to be talking about the number of homes for sale in the Las Vegas Valley and all the stats that are associated with that. And we're also going to be talking about new home construction at the end. And we're going to be talking about
The North Campus for UNLV that the mayor of North Las Vegas, she just mentioned it in her State of the City speech a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so we have a great show for you today. Let's start with the stats, Martin. And what can you tell us about our first stat?
Well, the first stat we always go over is the number of homes for sale. What's the availability? This week it's 3,342, up from 3,191 last week. So that's an increase of 151 more homes available for buyers.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting because for the last number of weeks, we've been seeing the inventory, the number of available homes coming down. This is the first week we've actually seen an increase.
That's awesome. I love that. And it's great news for home buyers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Our next stat is the number of homes that have gone under contract. So we had 654 homes go under contract this week. Last week we had 657 homes go under contract. So we are down by 3 homes, basically nothing.
Yeah.
No change.
It's the same basically, yes.
All right. So what is our next stat?
Well, before we go on to that, the good thing about that statistic is we had an increase of 151 homes in inventory, available homes, and they were not absorbed. So that means there's 148 more homes for buyers this week.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's 148, but that's still 148.
Yeah, absolutely. It's giving them a little more choice.
Right. So tell us about the median home price.
Median has stayed the same, 469,000, which it's showing stability in the market, which is a good thing for both buyers and sellers.
Right. Love that. So that is a great stat for anybody who's looking to get into the market now, that you're not paying more this week over last week.
Yeah, no, it's a great thing. As I say, it's stability. We're not having a total craziness going on at the moment. So it's good.
All right. So the last stat we want to go over is the number of weeks that homes that we
the availability of homes, the number of weeks that are out there. This week, actually, 9.1 weeks of available properties for sale. That's up from 5.6 last week. So there is an increase there.
Right. So it's kind of, that's also good for buyers too.
It is. Now, I think the important thing to keep in mind, this is just 1 week. So 1 week does not make a trend. We are going to be watching these numbers, especially the number of homes for sale and the week's worth of inventory for the next few weeks to see, is this week just an anomaly, or are we going to see the start of a trend?
Right. So the next thing we want to talk about is the North Campus for UNLV.
Yeah, and this just came to our attention. We were aware of it, but the mayor of Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, gave her State of the City speech a couple of weeks ago, and she mentioned the land that's set aside for the North Campus of UNLV. So there's over 2,000 acres there, which is a lot of land considering that the present campus is, I think it's just over 320 acres. So it's going to be a big campus.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big campus.
And we know that land is always at a premium here in our city.
Land is at a premium. They have this land set aside. It's the location is just off anyone familiar with North Las Vegas, the location is north of 215 between Lamb and Pecos. That land is set aside. And we also know when there's something like that, that's going to attract more development there, both commercially and homes. And we're already beginning to see that.
Right. So hopefully we'll see some affordable housing over there too, being that those are going to be students.
Hopefully,
housing.
Hopefully we see that. It's exciting. From what we're reading, the campus is going to be based on healthcare, dentistry, stuff like that.
Right. Let's talk about the new construction in Las Vegas right now. New construction is booming here.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's becoming the new thing, which was always a thing in Las Vegas. However, with the stats that we have right now for new construction and the number of homes that sold last year, what was it, 11,000?
11,000 new
Yeah,
construction.
11,000 new homes were sold last year. How much is that difference from previous years?
Well, traditionally, going back into the 2010s, new home construction used to make up about 10-11% of the total market. It was mainly resales. That number has increased to around 40% and expected to increase even more this coming year in 2024.
Yeah, we're at 40% of the homes sold last year were new construction.
For new construction, yeah.
That's a significant amount.
Absolutely, and it's understandable. I think the main reason is because we have a lack of homes available in the resale market. So buyers who are looking to buy, we have a lot of people moving into the city. They want to buy homes, and they're not able to find what they want in the resale market. They're looking at new construction.
Mm-hmm. And just to let you know how many people are actually going through new homes right now, looking at new homes, buyers that are going through new homes, it was at 3,700 people that walked through the models just last week. And it's probably triple that, because those are only the people that actually registered when they walk through new construction home sites.
And we know it because we go to new construction home sites all the time, and they're busy. We see a lot of people moving through. If we go on the weekends, it tends to be packed, but we go a lot during the week. We're trying to find the quieter times so that we can have a look at all the inventory out there. And there's always people.
I remember going to new home construction, and there would be hours between the last person there and myself, and thinking, where is everybody? Well, now that's not the case. You have people going in and out all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. And like Heather, has it changed your business, the way you're doing things the last few years, this new construction?
Well, we've spent a lot of time focusing on new home tours and taking tours of new construction properties. I've always been in new construction. This was how I started actually in the business. I was part of the new homes division at Prudential, and it has just been something that's been part of my business throughout my career. However, now it's even more important because there's so much going on, and in order to stay on top of it, I really have to spend a lot of time each week.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time looking at the inventory. We go around. We've developed relationships with all the builders, all their agents, and we find that very useful because there's so many. You were telling me how many subdivisions are in the whole city?
So there's actually 246 active subdivisions in Las Vegas. 246. Did you hear that number? What was it?
246. It's a big, and each of them has quite a number of models, like different choices. So that's part of the reason with the new construction presently, buyers have a lot of choices.
Right. And one of the other things I wanted to bring up too is the standing inventory. So these quick move-in homes, QMI, you might hear them referred to, but the quick move-in homes, builders kind of shifted the way they do things with new construction over the last couple of years. I've done other videos where we talked about this happening, where builders are actually pre-speccing out the homes. They're starting to build them because they found that buyers really want to move into a home quickly. They don't want to wait months and months for new construction, and sometimes they are not so concerned about specific details of their property that if the builder has homes that they've spec'd out through their designers, that they're okay with it, because those are very appealing to all types of buyers.
Yeah, the builder is comfortable now because he builds the house, he's succeeding in selling it, he's seeing the demand out there. In years past, when new construction wasn't as big a part of the market, they were afraid to do that because they were afraid they'd build a house and they'd have to sit on it because it just wouldn't suit the buyer's needs. But they don't have to worry about that anymore. They're building them and people are buying them.
Right, it's not the case. So just to give you an idea of what's going on, it says over 500 standing inventory quick move-in homes that are available throughout the valley. 500, that's quite a bit. You have choices as a buyer.
We have choices, and we know about them because we have developed the relationships with the builders, their agents, and they are constantly sending us lists of the inventory that they have available. So we know about them. If you want to know about them, you just need to contact us.
Right, we're your first stop for new construction, absolutely. And you could just tell by the other videos on our channel that we do new home tours. We point out the different details of the homes, and that's just what we put on video. If you set an appointment with us, we're going to walk you through the home and show you what's included, what was extra. We're going to be able to negotiate for you when you're ready to purchase. But the most important thing that you need to do is you need to have your own representation, whether it's us or someone else. As a buyer, you need representation with new home construction. And we would love to be that resource for you and help you with that, because we've had plenty of time to negotiate over the years and know which builders we can get what from, and also what's available. So.
Yeah, it saves you the time, the gas, because as I say, I think the number was 246 active communities, and they have a number of choices. So we're talking about you have to pick from well over 1,000 homes.
Right, right.
So how long is that going to take you? Or you could make a phone call and we can guide you in the right direction.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely a savings, because if you know where to find the right properties and the right pricing and all that, you're just going to put yourself in a better position to negotiate with somebody on your side.
Yeah, and we know the locations, we know the cities, we know the amenities these communities have. Depending on your lifestyle, certain locations may suit you better than others, and we have the background and experience there.
So we're here to help you. We're the Keays Group Real Estate Team. I'm Heather Keays, and this is
Martin Dobie.
And we will see you next week with more market stats, more information about living in Las Vegas, and of course, what the real estate market is doing in the Las Vegas Valley.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.